saying something important. The whole thing reminds me of like the Bonfire of the Vanities on Speed. For those who don't remember Tom Wolfe's novel, The Bonfire of the Vanities, it was about a bond trader. And the whole point was that the guy produces nothing. He does nothing. He simply takes bits off what everybody else is doing. Peggy Noonan at the time described it as shuffling about a bunch of money around. And when you're done shuffling it, there's somehow more money. And I think now we not only have that, we not only have money detached from any accomplishment or any manufacture whatsoever. We have money actually detached from money. We have cryptocurrency, which means nothing. It kind of can disappear with the press of a button, as indeed in this case it seems to have done. I can't help but feel that in the history books, when they go back on this and they think about the great crash of 2024 or 2026 or whenever it comes, they're going to say that it had something to do with the fact that money has become detached from value. We even have modern monetary theory where people say, yeah, we can print all the money we want. It's not going to have any effect at all. I mean, people are now living in a complete fantasy world when it comes to money. And I think this is the first guy who actually sort of understood that he was in that fantasy world, shared the fantasy. Everyone believed it. He was giving, he supported the right people, said the right things. And now it turns out he was walking on air. It's kind of frightening. And I think one of the things that you're seeing now is all these people taking stock of what it means to have a currency that's attached to nothing, including the American currency. I mean, America lives off the fact that everybody lives on our currency, which is why we managed to survive. But the inflation that's happening is because of printing money that has no value. The fact that they're having almost twice the inflation in England, it's up to 11% over there, has to do with the fact that nobody uses the pound anymore as the going currency. They use the dollar, so we can keep printing for a while. But all of this stuff is this fantasy world we're living in where money has become detached from anything that looks like value. And it's one thing to say, well, the gold standard didn't matter, but some standard has to matter. Something has to, money has to mean something. It has to represent, symbolize something. And now it doesn't. And so this guy just seems to me to be the first fruit of a very rotten tree, the first fruit of a tree where money just doesn't mean a damn thing, but we keep trading it, we keep talking about how rich people are when it's just a bunch of blinks on a computer screen that can disappear like that. In some ways I sympathize with him. He's just the first guy to get caught.
Well, and he was funding Vox, the very organization that did the fawning profile on him. And we've seen this over and over. He funded a lot of these left-wing publications that either previously to getting the money did fawning profiles on him, or right after getting the money did the fawning profiles on him. And it's all a game. It's kind of cool to hear him admit it. It was all bullshit. It was all bullshit. I'm not woke. I'm just using you losers. Like, good for him. Am I rooting for him? No, I'm not rooting for him. Okay.